What is going on, guys? Stu here, back with another Marvel Strike Force video. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, guys, we're going to be going over the 7 best Mystic characters slash teams in Marvel Strike Force that are going to be from the worst all the way to the best. I'm going to be ranking a ton of these Mystic characters because there's just so many Mystic characters to choose from in this game that it's really hard to decide on which one you're going to want to build first. A lot of them take the same uniques. There's going to be a ton of mini uniques that you're going to need, and it's going to be beneficial for you to build the right ones first. But if you do enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And let's get into, say with me guys, the intro. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. So I haven't actually hearted the characters, in the order that I wanted to do it, but I did actually, I've hearted the Mystic section just so you could see just how many characters are Mystic required. Like if you look at my roster, 10, 14 characters, 15 characters of mine are Mystic, and they are teal gear. That's right, there are so many good Mystic characters and required Mystic characters in this game that are going to cost you an absolute boatload of gear, so it's going to be beneficial for you to build the right ones first. But if you look at the bottom of my roster, a lot of these guys are still in the purple. If you look at my roster in general, a lot of the characters, like more than half of my characters, are below orange gear. So the fact that I have 15 characters here at teal gear just shows you how many are required that are Mystic. But that's basically what I wanted to say just to start off the video. But let's get into it right away. Starting with number 7 is going to be Dr. Doom. Yes, unfortunately, the Dark Dimension 4 Juggernaut himself, Dr. Doom, even though he is being used in Arena right now, I still don't think that he's worth building up first. He's worth building up in general. That's why he's at least on the top 7 of the characters that I think are worth building, but still he's probably the one I would do last. In fact, I wouldn't even take him to Dark Dimension 5 if you do unlock him. I believe that there's other Mystic characters that you could definitely use that are going to be even better than him. He had his day. He was really good for a very long time. People thought he was trash when he first came out, but he actually, he's still being used today, sometimes even being used to beat certain teams like Gamma. But yes, he is still a good character. It's just, unfortunately, there are tons of other Mystic characters that have priority over him, unfortunately. Going to number 6, though, right away, we do have Hela. So Hela is more of a luxury character. She's really good in War, Cosmic Crucible. She's definitely needed for a ton of counters, her and Zombie Iron Man. But I wouldn't build her first. Like, there's other Mystic characters that you could definitely do that are better than her. I actually took her into Dark Dimension 5, and I believe there's a node with the Astonishing X-Men. But yeah, that was actually a really bad idea because Hela summons the Greg, and then the Astonishing X-Men keeps getting speed every time they kill the Greg, which is, it made it a little bit more challenging for me. So I don't even think that she's that amazing in this particular Dark Dimension. Maybe for Dark Dimension 6, who knows. But yes, she's still a fantastic character. That's why she's in the top 6 of the Mystic characters. She's just really good overall, but I wouldn't build her over the next 5 that I'm going to go over next. But going into number 5, guys, we have, and I'm actually going to go based off of a team for this because this is a team. Where are they? Hold on, give me 1 sec, guys. Hold on. There we go. New Warriors. Yes. So they are number 5 of the Mystic characters because 4 out of the 5 that are going to be coming out are Mystic characters. I do definitely believe that they are going to be the best city team in Dark Dimension 6 going forward. They're actually a pretty good raid team altogether. If you don't have Dormammu and you don't have the Eternals, these 3 together can actually still crush the Mystic raids, and then if you use them with Quicksilver, I think it's even better. So, keep that on an eye out. And they're very good in Cosmic Crucible. They're probably going to be one of the best Cosmic Crucible teams in the game because they're going to be able to counter Spiderweaver all the time because they're always going to have 100% accuracy in Cosmic Crucible. So that's definitely something that's worth it all by itself because Spiderweaver is probably the most annoying character in this game. I would definitely consider these guys if you do have the extra Mystic gear. I would build them before Dr. Doom, and I would build them before Hela. They're just that good. They do a ton of damage. They're very good characters. As you can see, I took them all to teal gear because I do plan to bring these guys into Dark Dimension. I don't know about Deathpool, but I need to take Deathpool to gear tier 17 anyways. But even still, she does require miasma, and you'll see later on in this list that there's other characters characters that also require miasma. By the way, Doctor Doom requires miasma, Dormammu requires miasma, just a ton of these mystic characters. So miasma might be a bit of a crunch for you guys, a bit of you know, if you're trying to build up these characters, you know, keep an eye out for the miasma. But going back into the mystic characters, let's go right back into it, guys. We're gonna go right to number 4. And number 4, and I probably shouldn't have done that either, because it is another team, the Eternals. So I didn't want to rank characters based off of, like, you know, because I hate ranking Icarus and Cersei as 2 separate characters. I think they're really a duo, and that's where they belong. So I did put them together, and that's why I did New Warriors as well. But they come in at number 4 of the, you know, the top mystic characters to build. They're just very solid mystic characters in general. I would definitely consider them if you haven't already, you know. But they're mystic, so it's very difficult. Again, if you want to take these characters into the city section, the New Warriors, it might be a little bit more challenging. Oh, sorry about that. It might be a little bit more challenging to take these guys into the cosmic section for DD6, but they do have Dark Dimension tags specifically in their kit, so, you know, or Dark Dimension, so, you know, they're always going to be really solid choices. But it depends on where you want to put your teal gear, really. You know, there's other characters that I would do first before them, other mystic characters. That's why they come in at number 4, but they're still amazing characters. I don't know if they're going to be in the next raid team going forward into the incursions with the mystic raid. I think Quicksilver might have something to do with it. Like, maybe you'll have to use Quicksilver, but again, we don't know yet. But they come in at number 4. Let's go back to the mystics now, because this actually does require the mystics, and then I will click on it. Hello, mystics, where are you? Thank you. All right, so coming in at number 3, we have the girl herself, Morgan LaFay. Yes, Morgan LaFay is fantastic. She is still one of the best characters in the game. Her ultimate definitely is very devastating. You guys have heard me talk about her a million times. I would definitely take her as your 3rd choice as a mystic character going forward. If you do have other mystics to build first and priority wise, she's definitely one that you should consider very early on. She's great in Dark Dimension. She's great in Arena. She's currently in the Arena meta right now. Even in early Arena, you could definitely use her, and she might be one of the horsemen that you want to focus on first, just because she's that good in Arena. And then she's just a very solid character overall. Her kit might be one of the best in the game, even, you know, a long time in the future, just because of the 100% turn meter rewind on her special and healing back to full health. Very solid kit. She's definitely one that you want to consider. Still a top choice in my opinion. She's fallen off a little bit from what she used to be. She probably was the best character in the game when she came out, but still, I would definitely consider her as a choice. Quick honorable mention, by the way. This is, you know, just pausing the video real quick. Honorable mention, he is not on my top 7 Quicksilver. You can, if you really want to put the red stars into him and the yellow stars, if you really want to put that extra investment, because it's not just the gear that you're going to have to focus on for him, it's going to have to be a ton of extra investment with dark promotion credits. You're going to slowly get him over time to 7-star. You might get him to 7-star even faster than some of the other mystic characters, but it's really up to you. I would probably prioritize him over Morgan LaFay if you do want to build a mystic character. If you are going to build Quicksilver all the way, I don't have him in my personal list because I don't plan to take him past gear tier 15 level 80, but if you do want to build Quicksilver very high, I would definitely put him above Morgan LaFay in your priorities list. He's just a very good character overall. I don't plan to put the red stars into him until after I finished at least getting Nova to 5 red star. I believe that Nova is going to be in my priority list, but if you do want to take Quicksilver before Nova, that is definitely something you should consider with your mystic gear. But he comes in as an honorable mention for me. For you, it might be a little bit different, but for me, he's an honorable mention. But coming in at number 2 in the priority list, we have Dormammu. So Dormammu is the Dark Dimension 5 reward. It's going to cost you a lot of mystic gear to probably get to him anyways. But he is, as soon as you get him, he should be on the top of your priority list, like maybe number 1 if you already have my number 1 built already. But as soon as you get him, man, just build him up because he's still being used today in the arena meta, which is fantastic. And like early arena meta, until you get Apocalypse, you're going to be seeing Dormammu a ton. He's very good to make other combos in Cosmic Crucible and War work just because of his revive mechanic. It's still going to be used for a very long time. They're actually having to design a ton of characters in this game, you know, to have to get rid of the revive mechanic, like, oh, they don't revive on this kill or this attack, they don't revive. A lot of other characters coming out now are having that just because of this guy. So, you know, he's really good just to plug and play on any of the teams. Honestly, in this game, he should definitely be on the top of your priority list, but he comes in at number 2 for the Mystic gear. And then coming in at number 1, probably everybody already knew this. Yes, Spider Weaver, she's always my number 1 in most of my tier lists because she's just that good of a character. I don't know if she's gonna be super amazing, you know, after the new Warriors come out, like if she'll still be number 1, but right now she's still probably the best character in the arena until you get Apocalypse. She, you know, if you use her with Spider-Man 2099, you're gonna be winning in the arena for a very long time. She's just a very good character overall. Even in Cosmic Crucible, she's even worse, having 5 charges, you know, missing 5 turns. If you leave her till last and you're forced to attack her, that's a big no-no. She'll just constantly solo your team by your team not being able to hit her at all. It's the amount of times I've lost to her over some crap that I didn't realize. I don't know. She's just super annoying. Probably one of the best characters in the game. She'll help you in Dark Dimension 5. She'll probably be in your Dark Dimension 6 team, so there's no reason to not take her to gear tier 17, level 90. She's just an amazing character. Definitely the number 1 character you should be building with your Mystic gear first. If you haven't already, please take her up all the way, at least to level 90 if you can, and then take her to level gear tier 17 because she is just that good of a character. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed my video today. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm definitely going to be making a ton of Marvel Strike Force content in the future. I'm hoping I can start to, you know, increase the pace of my uploads lately. You know, there's not that much content right now. While we wait for the Dark Dimension 6 to be announced, you know, with Super Scroll and stuff, there's really, you know, I'm trying my best to make content for you guys because there is still players out there that do have the content that I might not have. If you do have more content in this game, that's amazing. I'm very, very happy for you. I hope you're really enjoying this game. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video today. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.